Sports Report.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370. The Lady Cougars volleyball team played a couple of homies this week. First, they played Monday night at home against Gibbs. The newcomer in the district, our JV girls, swept their JV out of the door, winning 2 straight games 25-9 and the second game 25-6. It wasn't close. Gibbs made it way too easy for our Lady Cougars, but for as easy as that was, their varsity was a different story. They won over our Lady Cougars in 3 straight games, 25-16, 25-18, and 25-19. Our ladies didn't go down without a fight, especially in the last game. They fought their way and stayed with them at the 13-12 mark. They got a big 19-12 lead, and it looked like they were going to finish our Lady Cougars, but not so fast, my friend. The Lady Cougars came roaring back to tie it up at 19-all, but ran out of steam and lost 25-19. They had another homie the next night against Lady Bobcats of Central. Now the JV again, they took care of business, winning 2 out of 3. They won the first one 25-15, lost the second game 25-24, and won the third and final game 25-15. Their record now stands at 6-1. Now up next, the varsity lost yet again, but they made these games more competitive against a much better team than they played the night before. They lost the first game 25-19, won the second game 25-17, and lost the third game in a real nail-biter 26-25. Now they will move on to play Clinton Thursday night, another homie for the Lady Cougars. Defensive Player of the Week on Prep Extra. Defensive Player of the Week on WPIR.com. And we have an Offensive Player of the Week on that same website. A candidate for Coach of the Week on the Tennessee Titans website. All these accolades, all this attention from winning just 3 games. It makes you wonder if someone's out to get the Cougars of Campbell County football team. I mean, this week's opponent is also 3-0. Hey, they're pretty good. Talking about Anderson County High School. But nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, is said about the Mavericks. Coach Justin Price, who is a candidate for Coach of the Week at TitansOnline.com, isn't too happy about all this. He's happy for defensive player Nick Bailey and offensive player Joseph Elkins, but he knows young men who hear their names a lot get satisfied with what they've accomplished, and he doesn't want that for his football team, and neither do we. We'll just say our boys are doing well, but they need to keep doing well and working in order to play well Friday night. Everyone in the media will be at El Hope Dawson Stadium this Friday night. Anyone who's anybody will be there. It's hard to believe that just 3 short years ago we were wondering who's going to coach us, let alone play for first place, but yet here we are. Here's the hard part though. It's one thing to get to the top, it's another thing to stay there. But like I said before, if you want a good seat, you'd better get there early because all the media, and I mean all the media, will be there. One of Knoxville stations is going to broadcast the game live, and every other TV station will be there. It's like Knoxville is closing down just for this one game. Makes you wonder, don't it? You know, lunch or dinner time is a great time to call Papa John's Pizza. It's always hot, fresh, and delivered to your door. Better ingredients absolutely, positively do make better pizza. Call 423-562-7272 and find out why. Calvary Christian Academy, quality academics and biblical character. You can receive both. All the things you want in a school for your child. Grade levels K through 12. Phonetic-based reading, individualized curriculum, diagnostic testing, character building, and biblical principles. For more information, contact Calvary Christian Academy, 2139 Jacksboro Pike, P.O. Box 1402, La Follette, Tennessee. Phone 423-562-7267.
423-562-7267.
Here's some things coming up. The Lady Cougars soccer team will have 2 home games at Ken Snodderly Field. The first is against Cumberland Gap on the 24th, and the other is against Scott County on the 26th. Both games will start at 6 p.m. Cedar Hill Golf Tournament at the Greens at Deerfield, Wednesday, September 11th, and that's today at 1 p.m. We'll get out there and check it out and bring back a report for you on the next sports report. October the 23rd, also at the Greens at Deerfield, Sheriff Robbie Goins will host the 2nd annual golf tournament. For more information, you can call the Sheriff's Office at 423-562-7446, or you can call Jody at the Greens at Deerfield at 566-0040. Wow, the Greens at Deerfield must be a busy little place, because on the 24th, they're also going to host another golf tournament. Matt Housley's putting this one on for the basketball team at Campbell County High School. Going to be a golf tournament out there, a 4-man team, shotgun format. It will start also at 1 p.m. And they also need hole sponsors. And for more information on this one, you can contact Spencer St. John at 423-494-4332. And don't forget, October the 31st, going to be the Halloween Bash at Jellicoe High School for the basketball team up there. Lots of fun. So get on up there on the 31st of October. We'll get a real good look at Mike Reynolds and his future Blue Devils. And on November the 7th, the Blue Devils will scrimmage the Cougars at John R.W. Brown Gymnasium starting at 5 p.m. with the girls' game at 6 p.m. for the boys. And that's to benefit the Toys for Tots. Just bring a toy for a child and they'll let you in free of charge. Okay, that's all the local sports we've got for you today. I thank you for being with us. You guys stay tuned. There's a whole lot more to come right here on WLS.